Well, guys, I just got woken up by a couple of alarms. I don't know what it is, but I better turn on the news. We gotta figure this out. Breaking news in McGregor as a tornado has touched down. Please seek shelter and do not come out until you hear. Well, I better have a look outside because, well, that was pretty scary. Let's see. I don't see anything. Maybe it's already past us. I'm hoping because we got a pretty big job tomorrow and we actually might have some more work now. So I'm gonna get to bed and hopefully we're still in the same spot tomorrow and we're not up in the hills. I could not sleep at all last night. The sirens were non-stop the whole night and they're still going off. I wonder why. It looks a lot better outside. I'm gonna have a look. Oh my, I gotta go. Where can I go? I gotta hide somewhere. I guess the tub's probably the safest spot for me to be. I'm hoping we don't fly anywhere.
3 hours later.
Well, the alarm stopped going off probably an hour ago, but I was too scared to move. So I think we're safe to go out now. And hopefully there's not too much damage. There's a pickup truck against the door. I don't have running boards on mine. So I hope that's not my truck. That is not my truck. Who owns this truck? And how am I getting out of here? And what is that? Is that a trailer? Like, what is that? I really don't know how I'm getting out of here. And that's my trailer across the road. Is that my mower on the roof? How am I going to clean this stuff up? I really got to get out. Okay. I got out. A King Ranch. That's a nice truck. But that's not my truck. And that's not a truck either. That's a oh, there's my truck. Okay, my truck's across the road. My zero turns down the road. I don't even understand this situation right now. And is that a camper? Like, there's not even a campground in this area. And I don't even know anybody with that kind of camper. But I see my other mower. It's on the roof. I just don't know what to do with this situation right now. I got no way to go to the shop. But we got to go to the shop so we can get some equipment. So we can try to clean this up. I hear the city's paying good for cleanup. So guess who got some work? But I gotta get my zero turn on the road, and I bet you it's flooded, and it probably won't run again. But there's a problem. I don't have insurance on this mower. I forgot to do the paperwork, so hopefully it still works. I'm gonna go to the shop. I'll see you there. Well, it looks like somebody didn't have a good time, but I better go see, make sure there's no one in this Bronco, and it looks like there's no one in it. There's a trailer up the road. I don't know if the Bronco was towing it, but we're almost to the shop. Ooh, boy, I am out of shape. I just ran the last 20 feet and I almost passed out. Yep, I'm out of shape. And this water is actually so high. We're actually going to have a lot of problems if it don't stop raining. But what should I take? I'm definitely taking the 180. But the thing is, we got nothing to tow it with yet. So I'm going to have to call up a buddy and see if we can borrow his trailer. Well, I just got off the phone with my buddy and he said go right ahead. It's just across the town. So we're going to try to make it over there and hopefully there's no trees in our way to stop us because we really need that. We got a big job with the city for cleanup. Well, let me tell you something, guys. That was actually really hard. We had to go down different roads, back roads, anything to avoid all the trees. There's a lot of companies already out, which sucks for us because it's pretty much first come, first serve for the work. So I'm hoping no one got any of the jobs up by our house. So we better hurry up and load everything up and head up that way. I don't think DOT would approve with the way we get this loaded and how much weight we have on this trailer, but there's a massive storm and I highly doubt they're going to be able to mess with us today. There was a tornado a couple hours ago, so I highly doubt they're open today. But we gotta hurry up. We want these jobs. We gotta get there quick. Well, we almost had a bit of a snack. That deer was playing chicken with us. And I think we won. There's that Bronco. I don't think I'm gonna push that away. I'm gonna let the tow truck deal with that because I'm gonna probably damage it more. Like, where do I even begin? I know one thing though. I want to get that King Ranch off my roof. But if somebody don't claim it, is it mine? I mean, technically it's part of my house now, so it is mine. I think that will hold up in court. Yeah, it's definitely mine now. Now, really, I should have a strap or a chain, but we're just going to use the bucket. And hopefully we don't damage it too much because, well, we might have a King Ranch. First things first, I gotta get rid of this pickup truck trailer. I guess that's what it is. We gotta be gentle with it. And it's broken. Okay, I folded that pretty good. That will be going to the scrapyard, and I guess Hopefully they got insurance on it so they can get some money out of it, but it's not my fault. You shouldn't park it on my property. Gentle, gentle. This is where you have to be a smooth operator, which I am not. But they do make bed liners, so you won't even see that big scratch we put in the back. But I'm just going to take my time, and hopefully I don't put the bucket through the roof of my house because, well, I don't have money to fix that. And this King Ranch is pretty scratched up, but it's still a King Ranch if I can get it and bring it back to the shop. Well, it wasn't easy, but I kind of got it stuck now. Now, I'm wondering if I can drive it out without beating up the deck because, well, it's probably the most expensive thing on this house I have right now, and I can't afford to put a new one here. Okay, that definitely broke some boards, but we got the truck out. We got the truck out. I'm just going to pull it to the side so no one can come by and say, hey, that's my truck. And we get a free truck. Hopefully that works. We're just going to pull it right here. And we got a lot of work to do. We got trees in the road still that we got to take care of. Ah, man. The owner drove by and said, hey, that's my King Ranch. So I guess we don't have a truck. But someone picked up that trailer. It was actually the one that owned the King Ranch. And guess what? We got rid of that. And we're still getting paid for it, so I don't care too much, but it would have looked nice in our driveway. But guess what? No one claimed this. So guess who's taking this back to the shop? And it's not even damaged. So I guess we're going to have a place for Chad to sleep if Chad ever decides to come work for us again. And actually, you know what? This might be nicer than my actual house. So I actually might end up sleeping in it. You know what? There's actually a really nice campground in this town, so I know where this is going the weekend. We're going camping, boys. We're going camping. But I'm going to have to flip over my truck so we can actually bring it back to the shop. And I hope this still works. And I'm hoping it's not beat up too bad. We're just going to grab it nice and gentle. Gentle. Ah, now that was smooth. You must say that was pretty smooth. I'm getting a little bit better at the excavator. Time to flip my trailer over, and you know what? It actually don't look twisted. So guess who's going to be using this trailer? And guess who's getting paid to clean up their own equipment? Me. Well, I called up the dealership and they dropped off these log forks. Good thing because I didn't have any and we're getting good money for this. But the thing is, we only got to push it to the side. They don't want us to remove it right yet, which is good for me because I would have to go back to the shop to get a dump truck and I don't really want to. Because the more work I can get, the more money I'm going to make. And do you see that boat? That boat is not from this area. My neighbors don't even have a boat. And where's the trailer? I'm not even going to try to flip that over. Well, I kind of lied. I tried to flip it over, but it flipped me over. So we're waiting on a crane now. I charged the crane to the city because, well, they're the ones telling me to clean this stuff up. And what's with all these campers? Like the campground is 2 hours away and there's campers everywhere, and I don't even remember seeing these in the neighborhood, so I don't know where they came from. Well, the city's hard at work. They're getting all the trees delimbed, cut up so we can move them. They're on to the next one, so I'm just going to push this out the way and we're going to go head down to the other tree and we're going to make some good money off this job. I just know it. Sir, I don't think you can park there. Man, that's a nice truck. What is that? Is that a Shelby truck? Who has a Shelby truck? Like, where are they getting the money for this? 775 horsepower. Guess who got a new truck, boys? If I can get this off the fence, just listen to the sound of this truck. I am keeping this. So I get the truck off the fence and I was about to take it back home, but guess what? This is a cop's truck. He just came over and said, that's my truck. So guess who's not getting a new truck? We tried. Well, I didn't get that other truck, but I'm going to take this one. Well, I'm going to take it back to the shop. And if no one comes by within a day or two, we can just say it's ours. Come on. Will it start? Okay, it starts. It's ours. It's ours. I'm going to bring it back to the house after we try it out a little bit and make sure everything is okay on it. I think we could use this at our new camper when we go camping. What do you think? I'm just going to pick up our mower. It's just on the side of the road. I don't want anybody to take it. And we'll give this a nice yeet into the river because we don't really need it. Okay, it's time for the hard part. We got the mower put on the trailer. But where's our other mower, you ask? Well, it's on our neighbor's roof. And we got to get it down. And I'm not using the excavator to get it down. So we're going to run down and see if we can borrow something to get it off the roof. Let's see if we can get it off the roof. I ended up borrowing a forklift off a company down the road. Yeah, we got a forklift. We're going to get our mower off the roof with this. And you're probably wondering, I had a crane here. Why didn't I get them to take it down? Well, it was a simple answer. I kind of forgot. So we're going to be using this, and I hope it goes up high enough to actually... Ah, look at that. I guess I am kind of forklift certified now because we're actually using a forklift. If this don't work out, I guess I can get a job at the factory. But there's one problem now. How am I getting up there? I guess I could just jump up. Yeah, we got it. We still got it. Now this is the hard part. It's going to be hard to get this put back onto the forks. Gentle. Okay, I think we got it. Well, this is probably going to be the hard part, the jump. Oh, I'm going to feel that one tomorrow in the knees. That's going to hurt tomorrow, but let's get this put on the trailer. So what are the controls? Let's see if we can do this as smooth as possible. Now, let's see if I can become forklift certified, and we'll put it on the trailer with the forklift. Let's see if we can do it. I think I can do it, and if we can, we might have a new career opened up for us. So we're just going to take our time. Easy does it. We'll just take our time, nice and easy. Put it down a little bit, and there we go. We did it. I almost took out the house, but that's not a big deal. But I'm going to go return this forklift, and I'll see you guys in a minute. We made $55,000 cleaning up the neighborhood, which is crazy money, but on my way back over with the forklift, I seen something, and you know what? We got to go look at it. It's not really something we were looking to buy, but I think in the long run, it's going to come in handy. So we got extra money, so why not? Well, it don't look like there was any damage to Casey's, which is good because that's where I get my coffee and my burritos. Well, here it is, everyone. The truck. It is in rough shape. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The bumper's falling off. There's a mud flap missing off the back. There's a couple other parts missing, but we can get it for a good price. He wants $20,000 for it, but I really think I can get it for a lot cheaper than that. So we're going to try it out. Come on, please start up. We need a truck. Oh, we don't really need this truck. Okay, it's working. So we're going to just go around the block and hopefully everything works okay. It's kind of sputtering. It's shut off. Whew. Maybe it just wasn't used for a while. I'm hoping. But we're going to go around the block, and I really don't think it's worth more than 16,000. So that's what I'm going to put in the offer as. Well, I ended up getting it a bit cheaper. We paid $15,000 for this truck. So we're going to bring it back to the shop. We're going to try to restore it somewhat. But now we got to try to find a trailer. So I think this is going to be it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.